So what is up, guys? You got your boy Stingren here today, and today we're back with some reverse 1999 content here for you guys today. And today we're here to talk about the exclusive CN mains bulletin buffs that happened on patch 2.1 in the CN version. This is pretty big because I really wanted to kind of give my thoughts on the buffs. I haven't seen them yet. I was just made notified of this by checking the Chinese Discord. And I seen a lot of people talking on it. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I did wait to make the video because I was like, all right, cool, I'll wait to make the video. And then I ended up seeing that Pridwin ended up making a full post of all the buffs here, so that's great. That makes it a little bit more easier, so I don't have to do that little screenshot thing like I do with normal CN stuff. So yeah, this is going to be really good. I'm very excited to see what this is going to hold for whatever units they are buffing. So a few disclaimers before we start the video. This is only active in mains bulletin in the patch 2.1 client only, and it is unconfirmed if these buffs are going to be made permanent. From what I've understand, this is personally like a little bit of a testing process from the developers at Bluepock, and they're trying to see if this is what they're gonna want these characters to have if they let them have these buffs in the other modes, so like UTTU, Limbo, Antidote, Story, Event Farm, whatever other personal event you may use these characters for, they may consider giving them these buffs. So it's unconfirmed as of currently. According to a few people that I've asked, they said that they're doing this based off of player feedback. So if a lot of people say that they like these buffs or they feel these buffs are going to be great, they're going to probably leave them with the buffs or maybe make further adjustments depending. And of course, we don't know if other characters will be buffed in next patches. So for example, whenever 2.2 comes out on CN, we don't know if they'll release a new batch of characters, or is it every other patch? We don't know just yet. But the only thing that we know that is currently happening is it's only active in mains bulletin for the 2.1 patch currently for these characters, and that's it. That's all we know. So just take all this information with a temporary buff and let's talk about it. So first things first, let's talk about the first character, and that is going to be Lilya. Lilya got the following. First sentence, excess critical rate to critical damage. Just off the gate, I'm so proud of them. Bluepock, have my money, take my wallet. It's over. It's actually freaking over, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy, dude. The feeling is finally seeping in. So if you guys don't know about Lilya, right? If you're a newer player and you're watching this information, Lilya is notoriously known as a unit that could have been, right? A lot of people say that Lilya needs critical rate to critical damage conversion because of how high she can stack her crit rate. She has a lot of ways to boost her critical rate, but given that she can easily overflow past 100%, that extra access is often wasted. So what happens to the extra access? Nothing happens. It's just there. It's just a flat dead stat. So that's really just the sucky part, and that does hurt a lot of her damage. So now that they finally gave her this buff, today's a good day to be a Lilya Coper. That's what this is. Today's a freaking good day to be a freaking Lilya Coper. Like, let's go, man. All my Lilya Copers in the chat. Come on, man. Comment section. Come on, comment section. Come on. We gotta say we're proud Lilya Copers today, because that's already good. That's fantastic. That's a 10 out of 10 buff, and I think that that's worth it immediately. So there's that. Alright, area maneuvers will now trigger a follow-up attack if the attacker critically hits. Pause. Hold up. So now she follows up off everything? Besides those men, of course. But everything? Let me see. Just like crosswind and takeoff. In addition, when Lilya's follow-up attack critically hits, she will gain a stack of focus follow-up. Okay. Or a layer. Layer stack, same thing. But wow. So now she has access to a follow-up like crosswind and takeoff. Okay. So it's 2 follow-ups now, which is I wonder would I revive her synergy with 37. I mean, that's when we're using 37 in CN anymore, so probably not. But I mean, that makes her what, the second, no, maybe third most consistent follow-up unit in the game. Maybe third or fourth, because I know Jay is probably the first, because he can potentially he can cause 4 follow-ups if he gets an all ally hit, which is kind of insane. But let me see. Ju's like 3, I think. Yeah, Ju's like 3. Lilya's 2. Yeah, she's pretty up there now, which is good. That's pretty good. So, but I don't think it's gonna revive any synergy with 37. I think 37's kind of lost her prime a little bit in my honest opinion. But I mean, that's really good that she gets a lot of extra damage. I wonder if the modifier is going to be the same as Crosswind Takeoff, because we guys don't know Crosswind Takeoff, how the follow works is half of the initial modifier. So if the attack modifier is like 160, then the follow-up is 80. So maybe they'll do the same for aerial maneuvers, where the base modifier is going to be halved for the follow-up version, which, okay, is good. Let's see what this unique buff does. Focus follow-up. While casting a small trick, all layers of focus follow-up are consumed, increasing reality damage of 75% per every removed layer. Jesus Christ, dude. So that means with Lilya, you can basically just spam a bunch of AoE skills and then follow up with an inherently strong single target skill. So that means, like, if you do 3 AoEs, that's 225% bonus of reality damage. Wow, dude. That is insane. What the hell? Yo, they made her cracked. Like, just spam a bunch of AoEs and then she just pops off, dude. Like, so basically the way I'm looking at this, right? And she's positioning herself to have a really strong end nuke with her single target skill, right? Because all you can do is just spam AoEs till you get, because it doesn't look like this has any sort of like limit as to how many layers of focus follow. It doesn't mention it here. I don't know if it's actually limits in the game, but if you do like 3, that's 225% reality damage bonus off of already boosting that already of the highest modifier that you can get, which I think when most people probably do like a 3-star, just so you can kind of rank up into it a little bit easier than just spam AoEs while you get that card going. And then once you get enough, then you go, boom, I'm gonna go ahead and use this attack and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So I think that's really good. I think that's fantastic. I think Lilya is easily gonna creep back up into meta territory with these buffs. If they become permanent, oh, she's for sure gonna creep back into meta. It's gonna be patch 1.0 all over again. Windsong, count your freaking days. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I don't think she beats Windsong. I don't think she beats Windsong at all. But I mean, yeah, it's good to have another option. That's for sure for a star carry. So that's gonna be good. All right, Centurion. All right, let's see what she gets. After using a basic incantation, Moxie -1. Okay, interesting. This attack deals an additional 80% reality damage. If this target is a 1-target attack, the critical damage of this attack can be increased, or will be increased, by 25%. Yo, damn, that is strong. So basically, so long as she's able to have Moxie, then she can increase the reality damage for the attack. Okay. This is good because Centurion can get a lot of Moxie naturally using empowered up versions of her skills, or I mean higher tiers of her skills. So 2 to 3 stars she can get additional Moxie, so that's actually a thing. And then she can just follow it up with a much stronger single target skill. Critical damage is boosted by 25%. That's really good. I think that's actually really good. Holy. Alright, let me see. Alright, after casting Reality Show Premiere, which is her ultimate, I believe, or critically striking, Centurion will gain +1 Moxie. Okay, so that basically means she will gain +1 Moxie, which is a good refund mechanic. Good. And let me see. Whenever you lose Moxie, all allies gain a layer of focus fortitude. Okay, or fortitude. Each layer of this effect increases critical rate and critical damage plus 2% of a max of 15. Oh no. So that means she gives 30% crit damage for the whole team? Yo, so she's a crit buffer. Yo, Vila you're not alone. You're not alone being a crit rate buffer. Yo, that's nice. Yo, that's insane. Centurion looks sick now. Cause let me see, that's 30% crit damage. She's 25% off her attack, so that's 55% critical damage. You can get her into crit, so that's definitely going to be more critical damage. I wonder if she can reach 100. I wonder if she can do 100, maybe. We'll see. I definitely have to look and see videos in the future of these newer units. But yeah, that's really good, dude. That's actually really good. I like that. Centurion got a really good buff. Really good buff. All right, let's see Regulus. Regulus, okay, nothing too much for Regulus, but let me see. Restless Heart now provides +1 AP. That's good. That's good, because that now allows for you to have a little bit more that allows it to be a little bit more sustainable as a sub DPS. So I like that. I like that a lot. And after casting Sleepless Rave, grants +1 Moxie to adjacent allies. Okay. Okay, so being a Moxie battery for the team while also being a sub DPS. They didn't improve her damage at all, which I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but okay. Okay. I like the Moxie battery though. Her and Urza together can really make some fun stonks. Anyway, let's see Druvis. Okay, so it looks like they just buffed her her I3 buff, I believe. Let me see. Damage heal plus 10% was the initial effect. Leech rate plus 10%. That's good. Very good. Damage dealt plus 20% and damage dealt plus 1% per 100 of Druvis' attack. Finally, 50% penetration against petrified targets. Yo, damn, dude. Now, I don't know if this is confirmed true, so take this information with a grain of salt. I did hear that the new stress mechanic of Main's mechanic, they're removing status immunity because all the raid bosses have status immunity just innately built. So I don't know if this means you could potentially petrify some of the raid bosses. I know you can for some of the ads, like in Owl Cryptid, you can actually petrify the little minions outside of the Guardian Owl Cryptid thing, the Guardian of the Lake or whatever it's called. But if this means you can petrify the main bosses, Druvis comps are going to become broken. Because, let me see. So, 50% penetration rate is going to deal a shit ton of extra damage. Because that's basically taking off half their defense, which is insane. And, well, ignores half of their defense, which is insane. So to speak, and you can really get a lot of damage dealt up. You can get like 40% if you can let her hit like 2k attack or something, right? If she's even able to build into 2k. I don't think she can build up that high, because I think she'd probably be around like 1700, maybe 1800 attack. I also think now that she might go really dumb with his Bounding Duty, because his Bounding Duty not only gives her a really high attack bonus of 410, I believe the max is, it also comes with damage bonus as a card. So this on top of the damage dealt up, pretty good. So she might just go kind of dumb with this. Druvis might just be freaking insane. I think she might just be shooting back up into meta as well. You know, you can easily run like Druvis, Satsuki, Vila, and then like Kakani or something for a sustain, and you probably got yourself a really good team. Like, really, Kakani is gonna go even more insane because Kakani gives you a flat attack buff, so this potentially gives you like more damage dealt up as a bonus too for Circle of Life. So, ooh, that might be kind of sick, brother. That might be kind of sick. She could actually get 20%. So you could technically maybe get 40% damage dealt up total, because you're getting the 20 initially and then you get another 20 if you get enough attack. Maybe. Wow. Druvis is good. That's a good buff. That's a good buff right there. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good buff right there. All right, next one. Eternity. Ooh, original waifu. Let's see what she get. Let me see. At the start of the battle, gain Blood of Immortality. Okay, so she gets her final buff instead of not having to wait the 5 turns. Okay, that's good for acceleration. Blood of Immortality. And now gives her 20% more HP, damage dealt plus 25%, damage heal plus 25%, and after attacking, loses 10% of current HP and deals additional Genesis damage up to 50% of lost HP. Okay, so I think the only improvement here was the max HP and the Genesis damage, I believe. Okay, not anything super crazy, but I do love now that she actually deals a little bit of extra chip damage with Genesis damage, so I guess that's fine. Don't think you're going to be taking her to Gorgon, because that's a terrible idea, but I mean, that's not bad. I don't think Eternity got anything like super busted, but I think she got something that's, at least she got quicker acceleration to her main buff, so I think that's okay. I think that's at least okay. Alright, Sotheby. What's she get? Alright, Sotheby, you got After using your ultimate, you get +1 Moxie. Okay. I would have preferred if it was the party, but okay. Let me see. At the beginning of each round, gains 2 layers of focus poison only for herself, allowing for additional stacks of poison when attacking. So she just becomes more of a dominant poison spreader. So the synergy with her and Tuesday is going to be even more relevant now. Okay. Okay, I like it because Tuesday can put up like 3 to 4 stacks of poison just like that off of one skill, and then she splashes off some to the enemy. So potentially speaking, you can put up a layer of like 5 to 6 poison stacks with her and Tuesday, which is a lot. That's a lot, especially when Tuesday gets ready to go into her array. And those poison stacks don't drop, and they're just going to take all that extra damage. So okay, I like this. I like this a lot. I think this is a really solid buff for Sotheby. So again, potentially really good. Potentially really good. Alright, next up is Voyager. Alright, what did Voyager get? Starlight Sonata, and now inflicts an additional stack of confusion, so that means she now inflicts 2 stacks of confusion. Nice. I think it's now 3 stacks if she uses the 2-star or 3-star of the card, I believe. But let me see. Galaxy on strings. For every stack of confusion on the target, crit rate, crit damage of this attack is increased by 25%. Excess crit rate is converted into critical damage. That's good. That's very good. That means she now effectively has a little mini nuke in her ultimate, which is fitting because she's literally a cosmic being that can destroy a lot of things. She's so cute, we can literally destroy entire planets, brother. So that's actually kind of cool. I like this. I like this. I think this is a pretty good buff. So if you can combine her with 2 Fairy, or another applicant of confusion down, then you can easily reach 100% crit rate, 100% crit damage, and then whatever access can get converted. So okay, I like it. If you do 125, 125, it becomes 100 and then 150, I believe. So okay, this could work. I think that could work with Voyager. That could actually really pump her up to actually do a little bit of damage. Alright, next up is Miss New Babel. Let's see what she gets. Miss New Babel, upon entering combat, gains Feigned Partner. Okay, so that means she gets her ultimate out of the gate for the riposte effect. Okay, good. When attacking, or when all allies are attacked, gain an amount of Focus Unity layers. 1 for allies, 2 for a caster getting attacked. Focus Unity increases reality defense by 3% per stack for a max of 10. So that's 30% reality defense. Okay. Okay, so Focus Unity gives 30% reality damage. Of course, more reality damage to Miss New Babel sounds fantastic. She already has one of the highest in the game, and she already gives herself a lot of reality defense. And then she can actually give herself over 50% reality defense now with this buff. Damn, she is taking no damage. She's gonna be thick. Alright, let me see. A new wave. Shield size is increased by 100% of reality defense, which is great, because again, we already just mentioned she's gonna get a lot more reality damage buff. And in addition, consumes all Focus Unity stacks and grants allies plus 3% damage dealt per stack of consumed round, or consumed stack for 2 rounds. Okay, so that means if you allow yourself to reach the full 10 stacks, that's damage dealt plus 30%. Okay, I think that's good, because that means that allows her to actually support the team a little bit. So okay, that's actually pretty good. I think that's actually kind of a W. That's kind of a W buff for Miss New Babel, honestly. That's really good. That's really, really good. Alright, Kaalaa, let's see what she gets. Ultimate Perfection now benefits from Incantation Might increases. Good, very good. Let me see. Upon entering combat, gains the maximum amount of full moon possible. So she grants herself the ultimate buff just out of the gate? Wow. Afterwards, gain 1 full moon every single round. So this means that on the first turn, you have 36% Incantation Might bonus because of the 3 stacks of full moon. You just get straight up. If she's at P1, which gives her extra moon, then that means she gets 4 stacks, which would be 48%. Damn. I mean, that's only first time. That's about entering the combat. So I mean, that's still really good. And then she gains 1 every turn. So I think that's gonna be easy for her to I think that's easy for her to get into divination bonuses too for a full moon, because it's kind of hard to really get into full moon divination with her, because you need to use skills to get the moxie, or you just continuously fuse, which is a DPS loss. So at least you have an easy way to get into full moon divination, which I like that. I like that. That's really good. All right, our boy 6 got buffed. Let's see what he got. Collection of debuffs. Critical defense minus 50%. Reality and mental defense minus 40%. What the fuck did I just read? He has crit defense minus 50%, reality defense minus 40%, and mental defense minus 40% alongside fracture, which I think he already had fracture. But 40%? That's the highest in the game, brother. And then he can still stack this on top of unique variants of the shreds, like Getian's collection of bones. Like that still stacks, so it makes it like 55% or something. Oh my goodness. So wait, does this ruin the synergy with him and Isolde now though? Because they had at least a little bit of synergy, because the crit rate down on his you didn't really care too much about, because you could just, excuse me, get a stronger version from Isolde. But now that he has the stronger version, I wonder, does this change anything? Maybe that changes the support option, but jeez, but that's big. Especially for mental, because what, mental I think still strongest was like 20, 25 I think from Baby Blue or something. Yo, my god, yo, Baby Blue found in a corner, holy shite. Jesus Christ, these buffs are sick, dude. This is 10 out of 10 already. Alright, let me see. Duty, which I think is the buff move, now applies 3 random standard buffs from collection of buffs instead of 2. Okay, so that means you only need to use the skill twice to get all the buffs. Okay, it doesn't look like they improved any of the buffs. I would have loved to see like incantation might like plus 30% or something, or something like that, or reality mental defense plus like 25 or 30% or something. That would have been interesting, but I don't see anything for buffs, which is okay. But the debuff side is fantastic. Insight 3 now inflicts a random set of 3 debuffs from collection deals instead of 2 before casting a revelation. Okay, so it's 3 debuffs now when you cast the ult. Okay, good. Okay, overall 6 buffs, super strong, super strong. All right, let's see GTN's buffs. We just talked about GTN, nice. Shape of Bones can now be stacked up to 3 times. Okay, stack durations become independent, good. Let me see. While Prophecy Foretold is active at the start of the round, all enemies gain 1 stack of, or gain a stack of Shape of Bones for 3 rounds. Okay, that's fair. An animation deals 25% reality damage for each stack of Shape of Bones on the target. If the target has 3 or more stacks of Shape of Bones, this attack can critically hit. So it's looking like they really wanted to try to maybe make GTN deal a little bit more damage, because let's be honest, you're not really looking at GTN for damage at all. You're looking at him for supportive capabilities, so that's okay. I think that's fine. 75% on the crit isn't that much, but it's still gonna do at least a little chunk, so it can at least help. But I don't know how I feel about Shape of Bones being stack based instead of just duration based like how it was previously. I don't know. I think now that I think about it, maybe it might not be for the best to be, you know, stacked based, because yeah, I mean, he could still at least put up 1 stack every single turn, but I prefer the duration. I think the duration would have been better off controlled, in my honest opinion. But I mean, it does help, you know, animation deal a little bit more damage, but still, you know. But okay, GTN's buffs aren't bad though. They're not bad. I'm kind of just iffy about that whole Shape of Bones being stacked instead of turn based. All right, let's see what Charlie gets. So Charlie gets the following: instant 3 down increases damage dealt to 50%. In addition, gains 30% crit rate. Okay, that's great. That's a great buff. That's a great buff right there, because everybody knows, who's ever gotten to use Charlie knows she has notoriously shit crit rate. Yes, I'm gonna cuss for this one, but her crit rate is garbage. Okay, it is terrible. She does not have good crit rate, which is very weird for her being a star unit. So the fact that she now gets 30% crit rate is good. The fact that they didn't change this to HP lock either, because this means this does still work with her P3. So if you ever have P3, then it means you only need to be at 80% HP loss, which is still good. for the 50% damage bonus and a 30% crit rate. Okay, and 30% damage delta bonus is very good. That's very powerful for a 5-star. So that's actually pretty good. So Insight 3 buff, very good. 10 out of 10 there. Let me see. When attacking, minus 10% HP. In addition, deals Genesis damage based on lost HP to all allies before attacking. Or after attacking, my bad. Okay, not bad. That's not bad. A little extra damage you can hit in there. And recovers 20% of lost HP at the end of each round. So this can be really good because basically this prevents Charlie from putting herself in a situation where she can kill herself or get nuked down too fast because she's losing HP. Same thing with Eternity, since she does have the damage heal up effect. So they're just making Charlie a little bit more safe to use while also maintaining that HP loss effect. Okay, so that's good. That's good. All right, Balloon Party. What Balloon Party get? Balloon Party got the following. When a Balloon Party gains a balloon, all teammates gain a balloon of the same type. So if we do the ultimate, that means you get an additional stack of the balloon because the balloon already gives it to the party. Interesting. So that's a double stack, I believe. Okay. Party balloon. Okay, that's the... I think that's the balloon you get from the normal skill. Damage dealt is increased to 200%. Nice. That's actually really good. In addition, Balloon of Innocence damage reduction is increased to 50%. Okay. So that's going to make you a little bit more sustainable. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a very good buff. So this just makes you a little bit more bulkier to kill. Okay. Good, good. Coughing Weirdo, which I think is the heal. If user rank 2 to 3 star, also grants Balloon Party a layer of Balloon of Innocence. Okay. So that means whenever you do the heal and you get the counter bonus, then it's just that second balloon. So you get 2 balloons of innocence here because of this effect. So okay, maybe Balloon Party might be good for raids again. She might be. I mean, I don't know if it's worth to take her over someone like Vila or Tooth Fairy, but maybe if you're looking to maybe do like a sustain clear, maybe. They might not be terrible. That might not be terrible. I think this would have been better if it were allowed in general content though. Because I don't think no one's really replacing Vila or TF in terms of being the preferred healer for raid. So, but maybe for sustain this can work. Let me see. Bkornblume. Let me see. After attacking, all allies inflict 1 layer of focus weaken, which is -1 reality defense for a max of 20 stacks, okay, to their target. If Bkorn attacks the target with 20 stacks of focus weaken, she gains +1 moxie. Okay. So that means she now has a stronger version of her reality shred. So she can effectively put up what, 50% reality shred, or yeah, 50%. So 50% reality shred. No, 45, my bad. 45% reality shred. Because she gets 25 for up to 3 star on the debuffing move. And then she gets another 20% here off the focus weaken effect. So that's 45% reality shred. Damn. Holy. So that's 45% reality shred with 25% damage delta. Or damage delta bonus from the debuff. Wow. Wowza. That's actually pretty good too. Hold up. Looks like Bkorn might enjoy. I wonder if follow-up gets you more stacks too. That's what I wonder. If follow-up gets you more stacks, then that might just be a really good way to build up to the 20 stacks. So you do get the full reality debuff. Really good though. Really good. It's also nice she gets +1 moxie because that makes her a little bit more reliable as a sub DPS too. So pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, Desert Flannel. Desert Flannel. Inside 3, upon entering combat, now all allies gain +1 moxie for every beast character on the team. So if you do a full beast team, what is that? 3 to 4 moxie? Holy, dude, that's everybody getting their ult just like that. That's damn near everyone getting their ult just if you run a full. Can you run a full mono beast team? I mean, you can. Yes, you can. For sure, you can. Because you can run Spahothea or Monalia for your carry. You run Flannel for support. You run GTN either for Spahothea, but you don't need GTN for that. If you run Monalia. You can run Medicine Pocket as the healer because she's or their beast, my bad. Joe, technically, if you don't want to go the healer route too, that's also technically a thing you could do. Even though Desert Flannel does heal herself, so You could maybe run a full beast team. You could, technically speaking, you can, with like Spalthea, J, Flannel, and who would be a good third? I guess Getian at that point if you're doing the Spalthea route. Yeah, yeah. And then you get 4 Moxie. Technically, let me see. Does this meet the condition for? Yeah, it does. It meets the GTN. So that means GTN would actually have ultimate on start too. So that means you can go right into his ultimate on the start if you combine this with the 3 Moxie he gets from his kit. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Considering he just got buffed too, I mean, might be worth using him. Let's see, when our allies other than Flannel cast her ultimate, Desert Flannel and the character that's in position 1, if Beast gains +1 Moxie. Okay, so she in the character that's in position 1 will get +1 Moxie. Okay, so that means she effectively becomes a little mini battery for the front unit, which would be someone like your carry, because then they can get into their ultimates a little bit more consistently. Okay, good, very, very good, very good. Desert Flannel might not be that bad actually. She might be cooking. Hold up, she might be cooking. Let me see, Eagle. Between superficiality and reality, this attack now enjoys a 50% leech rate and 50% penetration rate. Golly, why did they give her so much power? I mean, Eagle has always been a pretty strong 4-star. Let me see, when other allies cast their ultimates, Eagle cast between superficiality and reality on their primary target. So she just becomes a follow-up unit now, essentially. So whenever somebody casts their ultimate, she's gonna then follow up with that attack too. Ooh, she might be really good to take in raid. Actually, hold up, she might just be. I mean, she is 4-star, so 4-star stats are gonna be a factor. And they didn't say anything about buffing stats, but I don't know, dude. That's actually really solid. That's really good. Man, hold up, she's cooking, but. Alright. I like this. I like this. Alright, so that looks like that's it for everyone that was buffed here. Let me know in the comment section about what you are most excited about. For me, I'm excited about Lilya, 100% excited for Lilya. Centurion, 6. I want to see how that stack-based thing works on GTN. I'm excited about Druvis. I'm excited about Eagle. I'm excited about Desert Flannel, strangely enough. There's a few units that I really want to see that I'm going to be looking for videos for, because I myself don't play CN. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.